Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our early afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio. Onslow County deputies need your help finding a missing woman. 23-year-old Alyssa Adams was last seen on September 2nd. Adams is about 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing around 120 to 140 pounds. She has reddish brown hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a black tank top and shorts in the area of Village Drive in Jacksonville. Investigators say it's possible Adams is with a dog. Deputies want anyone with information to call. Their number is on our website. The new month has many Americans wondering if there will be a second round of stimulus payments heading their way. The good news, Republicans and Democrats agree those payments should be a part of any coronavirus relief package. The bad news, the two sides are about $700 million apart on the size of relief measure. The White House and Congress would have to make a deal and vote on legislation in the next 2 weeks for payments to be sent to Americans by the end of the month. That scenario seems unlikely based on the speed of negotiations, but it is possible. Both sides say they've made more progress in talks in the last 48 hours than they have in months. We're already seeing a record number of votes cast in the 2020 general election. The U.S. Elections Project report more than 1.8 million people have already voted. Virginia leads all states with nearly 500,000 ballots cast. Some of the highest numbers are in other battleground states like North Carolina and Wisconsin. Right now, mail-in ballots or early votes are being tracked in about half of U.S. states. Many states are providing incomplete numbers or don't make their overall statistics easily available. For that reason, the actual number of votes might be much higher. More than 250,000 North Carolina voters have already mailed in their ballots. It's believed people largely view this as the safest way to vote due to concerns about COVID-19. When we come back, how NASA is pushing through the pandemic, and state health officials are launching a new partnership to address unmet health needs of historically marginalized communities. But first, a weather update from our First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
Happy Little Friday, everybody. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the First Alert Weather Center on what is a glorious day unfolding right before our very eyes here in eastern North Carolina. As you time out the rest of your Thursday forecast, grab the shades and enjoy that sunshine. It's going to be with us from start to finish for the rest of your afternoon. Along with that sunshine, you'll find some relaxing southerly winds and also warm temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. By the overnight period, skies remain clear, at least initially, by the midnight hour and towards Friday on daybreak. You'll notice some clouds filtering on in as a cold front approaches the area. That cold front will deposit some partly cloudy skies into the forecast to conclude the work week. Also, there will be a slight chance for an isolated shower or sprinkle closer to the coast as we head into Friday afternoon and Friday evening. To track all the latest details of your Friday and weekend forecast, be sure to download that free First Alert weather app. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for that slight chance of a sprinkle or shower on Friday. Otherwise, get ready for a fall-like weekend here in eastern North Carolina. Temperatures will top out in the upper 60s and low 70s Saturday and Sunday. A new storm system will try and make a run at us along the coast on Sunday into Monday, not tropically related. However, this system may offer up a slight chance for an isolated shower or storm, especially along the coast, but that's not going to stop that continual trend of 70-degree readings straight into the new work week. By next Tuesday and Wednesday even, things begin to quiet on down once again as temperatures level off through the middle 70s under mostly sunny skies. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday forecast and gear up for an even better weekend. I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
The coronavirus pandemic is upending many aspects of life on Earth, but NASA tells Congress it has yet to affect the agency's missions in space. The space agency says CARES Act funding is allowing NASA to move forward with plans to send the first woman and the next man to the moon as soon as 2024. Jesse Turner reports from Washington.
This is about American leadership.
NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine said the pandemic isn't slowing the agency's mission to land the first woman and next man on the moon as early as 2024.
We're moving rapidly towards that.
Fire.
Bridenstine told lawmakers rocket testing and spacecraft construction for the Artemis program are still on track with an even bigger target in mind.
It accelerates our path to Mars.
Bridenstine credited CARES Act funding for keeping things on track, but stressed the program will need $28 billion over the next 4 years to launch. Congress hasn't approved that spending yet. Lawmakers recently bypassed new appropriation bills with a continuing resolution, avoiding a possible government shutdown until December.
That's never ideal, but the COVID-19 pandemic pretty much dictated that.
Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker asked Bridenstine what would happen to missions like the Artemis program if Congress doesn't act.
If we get to February of 2021 without an appropriation, that's going to really put the brakes on our ability to achieve a moon landing.
Bridenstine told Washington Senator Maria Cantwell major missions like this build the future.
The best thing NASA can do for encouraging people to go into STEM is inspire them.
But the clock is ticking, and Congress is currently prioritizing issues on the ground over outer space. In Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
The North Carolina Health and Human Services Department is working with United Providers of Health to address unmet health care needs of historically marginalized communities. A new $7 million statewide effort will support the department's COVID-19 response. It will cover preventative health care services, connections to mental health support, and help to secure non-medical drivers of health, like food and housing. More information on the state's COVID-19 response can be found on our website. Thank you for tuning in to our early afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio.